Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the QRLS official. Tonight we do have the Astros versus the Mustangs, as you would have heard earlier from the weekly recap. And today I'm joined in the booth with none other, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Punchy. Punchy, how are you doing, my friend?
I am doing lovely, big man. I'm excited to see this match. We just got to watch the Astros play just the other week when we had that matchup. Gosh, who were they playing again? I'm blanking on the name, but they were just playing a match last week and they were close and it was neck and neck. Patty was the other team member on the other side. That's what I remember. Came down to the wire and the Astros were able to bring it down to game number 3. They snuck game 2 or game 1. I can't remember which one it was, but they snuck a game off of Patty's squad over there. And now I'm excited to see if they can bring the same heat over here to the Mustangs.
I have to agree with that, my friend. And I believe last week they were playing against the Cyclones, which was
Yes, thank you.
a really good matchup to watch. The Astros played really well, but the Cyclones, I believe, dominated that match and won the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I'm excited to get into this match. Astros and Mustangs. Mustangs being a team I haven't seen that much because I haven't paid much attention to their matches. But the Astros, I mean, they play good. If I'm not wrong, I do believe they have Flicks on their team, which really good teammate to have, especially when he's probably one of the highest rated, if not the highest rated, on your team, giving you a slight advantage. But the Mustangs, I'm not sure about their players or, I mean, the ratings and such. I mean, I'm just ready to get into this. As we wait for the all both teams to load in, Punchy, what are your predictions for tonight?
Well, looking at the team lineups, I mean, obviously, I'm leaning towards the Astros with Flicks on the squad. He works really well with, I believe it was Kiev. Kiev and Zusi. Last time we saw them play, they were working in sync super well together. But on the Mustangs, I have seen Chop Jr. play, and I know that man has a lot of skill to bring to the table. Hopefully, they can bring it tonight and give the Astros a run for their money.
I will have to agree with that, as we do get, I believe, the side of the Mustangs, Golden Pickle, Chop Jr., and Shoigo. Three players, I believe, actually, we seen play last week, if I'm not wrong. All three good players make a solid team on the defense and the offense. For the Astros side, if I had to guess, though, I would assume we're having Flex, Zusi, and Kiev again. If not, we might see a little subbing from Yubo. But I mean, who knows? We'll just have to wait and find out. Just waiting for the Astros to load in now. And I mean, honestly, for me, I'm leaning towards the Astros as well. But I gotta ask, who are you going to be looking out for from each team? If there's one person on each side you're going to look out for, who would it be?
Well, for me, it's definitely going to be GN Flicks for the Astros. And again, on the Mustangs, it's probably going to be Chop Jr. But I think the Astros are coming into this game with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. They were not able to take down the Cyclones last week, and they brought a lot of intensity. They kept the game close, especially with the plays by GN Flicks and the rest of the squad. I really want to see them come out and put on a dominant performance here against the Mustangs. But I think Chop Jr. and if his squad can work with him is going to be the biggest problem for them to get through. Let's see if they can get through game 1 and keep it close. And that's going to decide how the rest of the games might play out tonight.
Definitely, I do have to agree with that. And honestly, these two teams going against each other, it kind of fits with the whole blue and orange theme. The Mustangs orange, the Astros blue. I mean, it just feels right having these two teams go against each other, knowing that their colors are the exact same colors of each side of the field. It's almost like coincidence. It might just be absolute perfectness, but at the same time, coincidence? I think not. What do you think, my friend?
Well, do you know what would really ruin our day is if the Mustangs were the blue team and Astros were orange. That
Oh,
would really
no,
that would really
no,
throw things off.
no, never. Okay, that would definitely ruin my day. But apart from that, I just, if that were to happen, I don't know what I would do. I would panic. I would be scared. I would want them to swap around. I would force them. I would go pause game, swap colors. We're going back to the original because
Yeah.
that would just be unfortunate. I need the Mustangs on the orange. The Mustang being my favorite car as well, I kind of want the Mustangs to win. I'm pretty
Oh.
sure last time I was in here with Big Rich, I think it was. And me and Big Rin. Oh, actually, hold up. Before I continue, it does look like we have Flix and Yubo. So it's either Kiev or Zusi who are sitting out. Yubo is a rare appearance as well. And we have Zusi. So say goodbye to Kiev because we have both teams ready now. Um, and we're ready to get into this. But as I was saying, obviously, Mustang, my favorite car. Last time I was in here with Big Rich, um, I voted for the opposing team, but little did I know I was voting for the Mustangs without knowing it. Anyway, as we get into this matchup, the first round of the series, kickoff goes straight onto the Astros side. Yubo tries to do an aerial, but backflips. Shoei goes already up, launching it towards the net. Zusi's going to play patient, go for the ball when he sees fit, wins the 50, 15 boost left. Golden Pickle is just going to slide it under and try to take control over to the net, but Yubo's going to block him. Chop Jr. coming in with the retaliation, bumping him away, almost leaving an open net, but Zusi and Flex get the save, and Flex gets the save again. Zusi going for the flick. It's not in his name, but he cuts it round and gets the first goal within 30 seconds.
What a beautiful tuck there by Zeus. He gets that one back to the left, and he kind of passed that to himself, able to get past Chowigo off the left corner there and gets another redirect back into the net. What a smooth play by Zusi here to start it off as the Astros move up 1-0. Zusi gonna meet in that middle. It's gonna be Flix able to take control of the ball, trying to get past one. Can he get past two? No, it's gonna be denied. Golden Pickle able to get the recovery as he gets that back off the corner wall, but here comes Zusi again with the redirect back towards the middle. And you've got these teams playing neck and neck. Chowigo trying to get the ball back out of the orange half, but not able to do so. GM Flick's going to be able to take control. He gets the center, but isn't too wide. And it might be just by a little bit, but it's going to be Chop Jr. trying to take control. But no, again, back to the middle. And Flix is there once again to pop this back into the orange corner. The intensity here by the Astros is starting off beautifully. If they can keep the momentum rolling, this should be a heck of a match.
Definitely, and I just want to pause a quick second to give a massive shout out to Blunt and Fresh for giving us the raid. Blunt and Fresh, how you doing this afternoon? Welcome back to the QRLS. I know you've been here before. As Chop Jr. tries to get a goal on, but it's just off, gets demoed by Zusi, and the ball's left midfield, slams straight down to the Astros. Zusi's going to get a touch here, going to put it across the net, but no one else is there. Flick's getting one touch to redirect it out. And Chop Jr. is going to opt for the control, try to take it low, but Zusi's going to play the 50. Golden Pickle trying to take it while gets the pop-off 24 boost. Can he do anything with it? Tries to get the reset, but it's blocked by Yubo. Shoeigo now on the ball, going to play it slow and low, can't get it past. It's going to be sent right back. Yubo misses his touch, and Zusi is the only one left in front of the net. As Yubo back flips and makes it 2-0. It's 3:03 on the clock. Oh my god.
A gorgeous touch by Yubo. Zusi popping it to the middle. Yubo with a quick timed backflip pops that right back into the orange net. The Astros easily moving up 2-0. What a performance there by Yubo, getting control of that ball, and he's going to be able to get the control of the kickoff here. It's going to be Chowigo trying to take it back down towards the Astro half, but Zusi there for the denial. Gets the ball moving forward. Golden Pickle able to be on site in time. GN Flicks trying to take control, but he's got a bit of a problem to deal with. Can he get through it? Yubo able to pop that one up. Here comes Zusi with the double touch, and he's able to line that up, and Golden Pickle able to get back in time. Sends it back over to Chop. GN Flicks pops that one accidentally into the net, and a whoopsie doozy, and Chop Jr. gonna get the credit for that score, and the Astros still up 2-1. What an accidental play there by Flicks.
Yeah, that is something you don't want to see from the side of the Astros. I mean, it's unfortunate to see, but I mean, the Astros are going to go back into this. Try rip another on net. Zusi trying to get the double round off of the post, but I mean, it's just not there as it's blocked away by the Mustangs. I keep forgetting the team names. This is not good of me. Zusi trying to get the pop of the wall, but it's sent back to Yubo. Yubo's opting to take control, going for the flick, gets over one, gets over two. Can he get it in the net? Just off the post, but GN flicks with the goal, making it 3-1 at 2:10 left on the clock.
You know, I may have slept on Yubo a bit here. This man has been putting on an absolute clinic in this match so far. He has been doing an insane job of controlling the ball, passing it around to the players, keeping his team in the right path. And it's been working so smoothly for Yubo. If he can continue that momentum, it's going to be no problem here for the Astros. And that's what I want to see out of Yubo. And it's going to be a good pop there. Zusi back towards the middle. Yubo with plenty of boost. Can he break the 50? No, it's going to be centered there. Golden Pickle able to get the touch. Flicks able to get the counter back into the blue corner here. It's going to be Zusi going for it, but it's going to be denied. But again, GN Flicks doing a great job of playing goalie here. It's going to pop back towards the middle. Zusi keeping the momentum forward here as he's going to push past the Mustangs defense. And that's going to be centered back to the middle. There's Flicks once again, but it's going to be off the wall. Chop Jr. with the control. Can he stay with the ball? And yes, he can, but not quite. It's going to be back to the middle, but Chawigo able to get the touch. Here comes Golden Pickle for the finishing tap, but it's going to be denied once again by GN Flicks, and they are being neck and neck right now. The Astros not letting anything slide down here and not anything slide by their defense. And it's all up to GM Flicks, Yubo, and Zusi to try to keep the momentum rolling here. It's going to be Zusi with the control. Back to the right corner. Goes for the second touch. Not able to get it. It's going to be Chop Jr. And once again, these two teams are neck and neck. We've got 1 minute left to play. And the Astros currently leading 3-1 as Chop gets the demo.
Definitely. Zusi trying to get the second touch there, but it bounces way too far out. Yubo trying to put a shot on net, but it's blocked away by Pickle. 45 seconds left in this match. Flicks is going to play this low and slow. Doesn't get the touch out. It rolls off, but he will stay net. Get the touch there. Try follow up on it. Gets double, but gets the reset off of his teammate, and he pulls back to grab boost. Zusi, now the only one with the boost, gets a save, but GN Flicks beats him to it and gets the save instead. Zusi missing his touch, leaving two teammates back. Yubo at half boost. Flicks it full. Yubo gets 50. It's around. GN Flicks is the only one back for now. Can he get the save? Yes, he can. Off the bar and out. What a lovely save from Flicks. Zusi's going to play the 50 though. Try to keep it up as much as he can. Going to pull off now. Let Yubo do something, but Yubo's demoed. Can the Mustangs get another goal? And they can't. 5 seconds left, and this might be game one as GN Flicks gets another save. I mean, you just love to see it from the Astros when your team is playing how they're supposed to. And that will conclude game one. Let's take a look at these stats, because I am really curious to know what they say.
Yeah, it's a lot of GN Flicks' defense there. He's really good on the saves. Granted, he only had 2 saves to show there, but that does not count the amount of times he actually hit saves that were not counted as saves. GN Flicks is the king of guarding the net. He keeps the other players away and at bay. And you're going to see it here. Chop Jr. able to get that goal. Big expansion there for the Mustangs, but not enough. The Astros with the 3-goal piece. And you see it spread across the team. That just shows the teamwork between the squad. Not one player taking 3 goals and the rest doing absolutely nothing. They're spreading the work across the entire team. And that's exactly why they're able to take the victory here.
Yes, definitely. And I would also like to point out, both teams had 3 saves, but the Astros had 9 shots compared to the Mustangs 5. It really shows the difference in offense when you look at the stats like this. I mean, the Astros with 9 shots, that is just what you love to see if you support the Astros. For the Mustangs, 5 shots. I mean, you better hope your team can win the game if your offense is lacking a little. I mean, you might have to upgrade your offense a little bit and put less on the defense. If you're being pushed to the defense, though, your best bet is to hit it corner out and at least try to do something with the ball. As we head into game 2 of this series, let's see how this will play out. But it does seem GN, Flicks, and Yuba are the only 2 in here. Never mind, it does seem like Chop Jr. We will have to pause for a minute, as Chop Jr. does have an issue. Bear with us for one moment as we wait for everything to get sorted out. But Punchy, my friend, how's your day been? What have you been up to?
It has been lovely, big man. But honestly, I want to discuss something real quick in this matchup. The Astros able to take game number 1. I saw that big play, the goals 3-1, and it was a beautifully well done score. But I do want to point out that the Mustangs defense is pretty on par. Once we got to about the second half, a little later than the second half of that first match, The Mustangs were playing a lot more smooth and a lot more comfortable against the Astros there. I think game 2 could be a completely different scenario out of what we saw from game 1. And I think there could be a completely different change in the pace and the play between this squad. The Mustangs picked up their momentum. They were bringing a lot more heat in the second half of the game, but the Astros already had the scoreboard to keep them in secure, safe zone. But the Mustangs, again, they're bringing it back. They were bringing back the score. They were climbing back into the battle. If we had 5 more minutes on that match, there's no question in my mind that that could have been a 3-3 tie.
Definitely, but I mean, it's the Astros we're talking about here. There's when you're speaking about the Astros, a chill will run down your spine because the Astros are not one to be messed with. They are the champions, and if they get a full sweep in from Champions Field and this game, I mean, that will be insane. What I will say as well, there won't be an interview this series. Coming up the next series, Speed Demons versus Hammerheads, we might have time for an interview, depending on what everything happens, but we'll get to that later. I would like to point out as well, we have, I believe this was mentioned in the weekly recap, we have 2 double headers back to back. I believe. I will have to double check up on that, but let me...
No, there's nothing better than double headers, my friend. You take a
Yeah.
look at that real quick and check the matches. But yeah, no, I agree. Like, we got double headers tonight. We got the Astros and the Mustangs, and then we've got the Hammerheads and the Speed Demons coming up after, which is also going to be a great match to see. But focusing on the Astros and the Mustangs, I think the Astros taking game 1 is going to put the Mustangs on the back wall. They're feeling the intensity. They're having the discussion right now, and they're fortunate enough to get a little bit of a break here to kind of discuss things, go over what happened in game 1 and what they could do to try to bring back game number 2. And I think it's the aggression. The aggression from the squad from Astros was just on point, and GNFlix is so good at guarding that net. If they can break through GNFlix and focus him as a target to deal with, I think the Mustangs could easily take game number 2, and we would have a battle in game number 3.
Definitely, and just for clarification, yeah, we do have 2 double headers, basically tonight and tomorrow night, if I'm not wrong.
Yep.
I mean, that is insane, knowing that I have to cast over 2 double headers with, oh my god, it's going to be a good night, I will say that. Knowing that we can get double headers back to back, it really, it's amazing seeing 4 teams just go back to back, and I mean, we all love it down here. Still waiting on Chop Jr. to come back. He just has a little bit of an issue, but I'm gonna double check just to make sure we're all good to go.
Yeah, no, we'll let them hang tight. There's no rush here. As long as all players are feeling good and ready to play, that is the main goal here. We want their players at their best performance when they come into these matches. If anyone has to take a moment to recalibrate or deal with any sort of an issue, totally fine. We understand. That's why we're here, and we want to see these players at their best. If we have players not at their peak performance, then we're not having good Rocket League, my man.
Definitely. And it does seem like it is Shoigo, not Chop Jr. Apparently he's not on his mic. We might have to see what happens. I mean, if this keeps going up with him and it goes for a little over what we intended it to do, we might have, we might have to sub him out. But this is really unfortunate.
Hey, that's the way it goes, my friend. That's Rocket League, and that's competitive gaming at its finest. Things come up. They have to take a little bit of time, let the guys get themselves sorted. Issues come up from all players. I can speak on my half. Even as a caster, there's many times where my wife yells at me and I have to go do something. Like, there's no hang on, guys. Like, she yelled at me, I gotta do what I need to do. So I totally understand. And it looks like we're getting ready to go here, guys. The guys have gotten ready, locked and loaded into the squad. We're hopping into game number 2 here. Astros and Mustangs. The Astros able to take game number 1 3-1. Let's see if the Mustangs can turn around the tables here in game number 2.
Definitely, as it does seem like Shoigo is popping in and out of everything. We're just waiting on them to get loaded in, and it's only everyone popping in and out of the teams. We have to pause the game.
Not all players able to load in time. It's going to be a quick admin reset here, I believe. They're able to get the pause in time. We're going to go for a restart from kickoff as soon as the squad is ready to rock and roll.
All right,
And it
we're
looks
all
like,
ready.
yep, looks like everyone's ready to go. We're going to have a quick reset here, guys. The match is still continuing. Game number 2 here. The Astros leading, taking game number 1. Let's see if they can keep the momentum rolling forward here. It's going to be Zeusy going for the first touch. Golden Pickle with an easy goal. I don't know if they weren't ready for that one, but nobody was there on the defense. Who was supposed to be back there? It looks like it's GM Flicks, but he pushed forward there after grabbing the corner boost, leaving a wide open net. And the Mustangs are going to take advantage here and slide one in.
Yeah, I mean, that's real unfortunate to see for the Astros, but knowing the Astros, they can make an amazing comeback if they need. Yubo going to go up for this one, but blocked straight away from him. Zusi going to bang it straight upfield. Yubo waiting, trying to get the bump on Chop Jr., but isn't able to. GN Flex, no boost, launches it at the net. It's just too high. Zusi going to try to do the same, and it leaves Yubo at the back. Yubo fakes one of them out, tries to get the flick over one, but it's sent way far over net to Flex. Flex puts it upfield, follows up on it, tries to slot it into the net, but Golden Pickle gets the save. Chop Jr. and Zusi on the ball. Zusi wins the 50, trying to do whatever he can with it to buy his teammates time. It's sent up over mid, but Shoeigo's there. Yuba goes to space because the wind is blowing hard, and Chop Jr. is going to get a nice little air dribble, try to slot it in, but it's blocked away by GN Flex. Yuba going to get the pop-up, and it's blocked away by GN Flex again, but Shoeigo gets the first touch under it, sending it down. Golden Pickle missing his touch here. Yubo trying to get the shot into net, but just whiffs it. Where is the wind coming from in this dome? GN Flex putting it to the wall, hoping for a bounce. Zusi is there though. Going to take control, get one touch, follow up with it, try dunk it in, and he does, getting the double tap, making it 1-1 at 5:53 on the clock.
Beautiful play there by Zeusy, able to read that off the wall, gets one touch and goes for the double and forces that into the net. Chop doing what he can to try to defend it, but it was able to slide its way into the top corner, and that's going to tie this one up. The Astros able to put one on the board. Here we go with the kickoff, back towards the middle. GM Flicks gets the hit before he gets demoed. Zeus able to take down Chop, and it's off the side of the wall. And what a shot by Flicks. He did not predict that one. He's able to get the connection here with the ball right as he gets demoed by Chop, and that bounces perfectly off the corner post. Nobody can stop it as it drops right in. And the Astros get a little bit of a free goal, if you will, there, as they're going to move up 2-1. Golden Pickle and the rest of the squad going for the kickoff here. It's going to be Yubo trying to chase down the ball. Zeusy able to get the first touch. Back to the right corner. Shoeigo able to get the clear. Heading back to the corner. Demo here by Yubo. Over to the corner of GN Flicks. Off the back wall, but Chop's there for the distraction. And that's going to be popped down to the right corner. Zeusy trying to make something happen out of the air here. He's going to get the connection. Can he get the double? Yes, he does. It's going to pop down to the middle. Yubo's there for the touch as well. Is anybody there for the third? No. Golden Pickle able to get the clear. It's going to push back down towards the Astro side here as GN Flicks putting all his aggression into it. Heads it back over towards the Mustangs. Here comes the demo onto Chop. Ball's back in the corner with Zeusy. And Shoeigo not going to let that one slide by. Golden Pickle able to take full control. Try to get through GN Flicks here, but he's not able to break the defense. Zeusy with another big pop. Shoeigo trying to get the connection. And both these teams are playing at their finest right now. We are seeing the intensity. This is neck and neck battles here. Golden Pickle with the touch again off the top corner. Shoeigo trying to keep the momentum forward. He's going to get one bounce, looking for a bit of a demo, but not able to connect. Zeusy with the clear. And my man, big man, this is feeling a little more intense than game number 1.
Definitely, and I will say from GN Flick's second goal, I mean, they don't call him the Aura Farmer for nothing. He shot that on net. He got demoed, and it's in by Chop Jr. As I tried to call Flicks the Aura Farmer, but Chop and Shoeigo out here getting the ground pinch into the net. Zusi just isn't close enough to get the save. 2-2 at 2:20, heading into the 5th kickoff. I mean, I don't know why I'm keeping track, but it goes straight onto the Astro side, and oh no, no one's at net.
Oh no!
The Mustangs take a 1-goal lead at 3-2. 2:17 left on the clock. 3 seconds is all it takes for 1 goal. But the Astros have 2 minutes left. They can make it back. They know they have to get this win because that will secure them the win either way, as it's 50 straight onto the Astro side, launched at the net, but flicked with the save far out. Oh my days. And it's in front of net. No one can slam it in. Zusi tried to already. Flex is there waiting for a redirect or a pass or something. He sees the opportunity, goes up for it, but it's straight past Yubo and it's in their net, making it 4-2 at 152.
This is exactly what I was talking about, big man. The Mustangs saw game number one. They saw the intensity the Astros brought on, and they doubled down as they are coming back strong here in game number two. Currently up 4-2. Granted, they did have a couple of kickoff goals there that worked in their favor. That was not necessarily a skill issue, more RNG, if you will. But it's going to be a close battle regardless, and that caused a huge deficit here. The Astros looking to try to bring this back. It's got a minute 40 left to play with here. And it's going to be Zusi able to take that control. Gets it down to the midfield. Chop there for the denial. Flicks able to get that perfect pop over Chop. And he tucks another one away. Now the Astros only down by one. Minute 30 left on the clock. Anything can happen. And Chop trying to get that denial there, but was not able to clip with the ball. G and Flicks looking extremely strong here for the side of Astros, and I really hope the Mustangs can try to take this one down.
Definitely, as Flicks gets a solid touch away for the net. Chop gonna miss it, giving Flicks not the touch he wanted, obviously. Sent back down to the net. Zusi doesn't get the save. It's an open net. It's off bar, and it's in from Chop Jr., making it 5-3 at 115. I mean, the Astros got to do something if they want to get this win back. They have time. They have the patience. All they need is the opportunity. And with the opportunity comes great power. As a friend once said, with great power comes great responsibility, not from Spider-Man. But this is
Spider-Man, but yeah, no.
no one needs to know. No one needs to know. No one needs to know. GN Flex has control of the ball, but it's blocked away by Shoigo. Shoigo passing it down to Chop Jr. Chop Jr. giving it mid. Yubo sending it back out, retaliating against the Mustangs. GN Flex and Yubo up. Flex passing it to Zusi. Zusi misses. Where do you go? The wind is hitting hard in this map. I mean, it's something you really love to see, as I need to take another drink of water. Punchy, take it from here, will you?
Yes, my friend. No, honestly, that was a huge save there by Yubo. Flicks went for the pass back to Zusi, but he was not able to connect. Yubo was there for the save, but Shoigo tucks one away with the assist here from Chop. Chop able to get a good banger shot. Going for the double touch, but Shoigo's there just in time off the corner bar, and that's going to put it away as the Mustangs are up 6-3 here. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. The Astros are running out of time in game number two. And this is exactly what I was talking about right after game number one. I said if the Mustangs get into their flow, they had a little bit of time to discuss things and go over what happened in game number one, and they've completely turned around the play style. They've brought the aggression over to the Astros, and they're not leaving any room for mistakes. And it's going to be a big pop there by Zusi back towards the middle. Golden Pickle trying to stay with it, but it's going to be Chop taking out GN Flicks. We got 4 seconds left on the clock, and it's going to be a complete Mustangs victory here. And even if that ball goes in, but it does not. But the Mustangs taking game number two, 6-3. We're heading to game three, tied up 1-1.
You love to see it. And look at the scoreboard. Chop Jr. with the hat trick, 1 assist, 3 saves, 7 shots. I mean, Astro, 10 shots. I mean, it's good for their team. They could do better. Mustangs, 7 at 5, I believe, is 12. 12 shots in 5 minutes, nevertheless. I mean, what the hell, man?
I mean, to be fair, I feel like a lot of those shots were done within the first 3 minutes of this match. I feel like
Oh
they
yeah.
were up at least 8 to 9 shots there in just the first 3 minutes. They kept the momentum rolling early.
My friend, can I just say the server went down for maintenance?
Yep, the server went
We
down for maintenance here for me as well. I got
does seem
DOS
like
booted. Is
we
it
will need to back
Tuesday? Is
out.
it Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
Oh, Steam. How dare you?
Does this happen every Tuesday, my friend?
It does if you're a Steam man.
Ah, brother. I'm an epic. I'm an epic man, and it still happens to me. How sad.
Ah, well, that's surprising because I know for the Steam side, it's crashes a lot during Tuesdays because I know they do their updates on Tuesdays, but I have not had that experience on the Epic side. So it's interesting to see that you're dealing with the same problems.
Yeah, not to mention I am on a PS4, so it does kind of make it a bit more unlikely to happen for me, but it still happens.
Well, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get this back rolling as soon as we can. We're going to get the teams loaded back in. The server decided to bail on us, but we still got the Astros and Mustangs playing game number 3 coming up next. And again, looking at the stats as well, you saw Chop Jr., 7 shots on net. Bringing that aggression for the Mustangs, shoving it back into the faces of the Astros, not letting them run away with this one, as the Astros were hoping this was going to go. They have completely turned the tables, and we're heading into game number 3, tied up 1-1 apiece. This could go either way, my man.
It could, it really could. First kickoff of the game, and it goes straight onto the Mustang side. Zusi trying to get the sneaky little redirect. Yubo's already up, trying to send it back mid, but he doesn't get it in time. Chop gonna roll it straight past Zusi. My, the wind is blowing in Champions Field, as we have already seen 1 miss, 2 whiffs, including the net. GN Flick's gonna let Zusi take control of that one, opting to grab, boost, and play patiently. Yubo there on the ball, puts it in front of the net, blocked away by Chop, but he redirected towards the net. Shoigo full boost, trying to do anything to keep it out, but Zusi can't really do anything because the wind is blowing in his favor. He won't be able to get it in unless he sees the open, and he'll take it up the wall, try to get the ceiling pinch, doesn't get it. Golden Pickle gets 1 touch, Adibus now, leaving it to Yubo, who misses, and Chop Jr., who misses. The wind is blowing in Champions Field, my friend. All of these whiffs can't be happening out of nowhere.
No, they cannot. You are completely right. It is a bit of a curse here on Champions Field. Chiwigo able to get that touch. It's going to head back towards the center. Zusi able to get the denial back towards the middle, but it's going to be Chop Jr. with control of the ball here, and he's going to go for the tap, and it's a little too late there. And that one will tuck its way in. Chop Jr. with the clear back towards the middle. And I think it was GN Flicks there going for the touch. No, it's Yubo, but he was not able to clear the net. Pops that one in, and the Mustangs are going to take the advantage here 1-0. As we're going to head into kickoff. 3:49 left on the clock, and it's going to be a Yubo push here. Down towards the side. Here comes control with Zusi trying to run it up the wall. Can he stay in control of the ball? He gets 1 touch, but can he get the second? No, it's going to be Chop with the clear. Back over to Yubo. Golden Pickle's there, but he's able to clear right past him. It's going to be 1 player left on the defense. It's going to be Chop Jr. there to get in time. It's going to be GM Flicks for the touch. No, it's denied. Here comes the second player. It's going to be Zusi, and it's off the corner bar. Not able to drop in. 3.5 minutes left to play, and the Mustangs are holding on to a slight advantage right now. I'm hoping they can hold on to this, but I'm not sure it's going to be possible here, as the rest of the Astro squad is bringing an immense intensity here over to the Mustang squad. It's going to pop down to Yubo. Back to the corner once again. Chop Jr. able to get the denial, but again, GN Flicks is ready and waiting. Here comes Golden Pickle with the shot, but Yubo's there. My man, big man, this game is neck and neck as we are breathing down the final 3 minutes here in game number 3.
It definitely is. Both teams keeping up the intense pressure, but the passive defense as GN Flicks tries to get the pinch. He does get it, sent straight down towards mid, but Yubo cannot get there before Chop Jr. can. Chop Jr. with the easy pop. Shoigo with the full burst, trying to take control. Probably going to go for a reset. He gets it, pops it for net, and it's balled down, making it 2-0 for the Mustangs. And that is probably going to be clip of the week next week. That is amazing.
Reset there, Chiwigo coming out of nowhere, gets the wheels on the ball, and little did I know, this is one thing I learned recently as well, you only need 3 wheels to touch the ball in order to get a flip reset. A lot of people think it's all 4 wheels, but it is not. As long as you connect 3 wheels on the ball, you will enable that flip reset. And we saw Chiwigo put it to use there, able to tuck a second one away for the Mustangs, and keeping Astro in a very difficult spot right now. 2 minutes left on the clock, and they are down 2-0 here against the Mustangs. After able to take game 1, let's see if they can do anything else here, and it's going to be Golden Pickle with the denial back to the middle. Yubo pops that one up. Zusi's there, and he gets the shot, and they put one away. The Astros are not giving up that easy. It's 2-1. The Astros strike back.
Definitely. And I will say, I will add a little something about the resets. It's not about the wheels. The center of your car has a little point on it that sticks out of the hitbox. That counts as ground, the center of your car where the whole ball can just rest. If you can get that bit to touch the ball and your wheels can cup around it, you will get the reset. So three
Oh,
wheels,
really?
yeah. So three, four wheels, it doesn't matter. It's about that little center point on the car. If you have Barkis mod and you can turn on hitboxes for your car, look at the underside of your car, start spinning it around, and if you see that center bit that doesn't move, that's what needs to touch the ball. But apart from that, Zusi trying to go up for the ball here, gets the whiff, you will getting the save for once instead of putting it in the net. Clears it downfield, but it's cleared back into him, back into the corner. GN Flex going to opt for the massive bang, hoping for the good bounce off corner, and it does, and it goes in his favor, and he slots a second one for the Astros at 109 left on the clock.
Oh boy, big man, this game just got a little more intense. Flicks able to tuck that one away. Like you just said, just over a minute left here on the clock. We're now tied up 2-2 in game number 3. It's going to be Yubo going for the break here in the middle. Denied by Chiwigo. That's going to be sent out to the corner. Chiwigo going for the clear there, but it's going to be a demo there from Flicks, able to take down Chop. Flicks trying to stay control of the ball. He's going to get the first touch, but it's going to be denied quickly. Gets popped back to the middle. Chiwigo going for the second touch, but Yubo's there for the denial. Again by Chop Jr. off the top wall. Is anyone there for the touch? It's going to be Golden Pickle, and he puts another one away. The Mustangs regain their throne as they move up 3-2.
Wow. I mean, Zusi definitely overcommitted there, but that's fine. We all overcommit a little bit. What I will say, however, 45 seconds left on the clock. The Astros can easily take this into overtime if they wanted. Obviously, they're just playing around, right? Right? Please tell me they're playing around. They have to be able to get this win.
Here we go, guys. Chiwigo trying to get the touch. It's going to be off the back wall. Chop Jr. able to get the redirect back into the corner. He's got the ball in his control. Can he get the flick? He makes it over Flicks, but not able to get past Yubo. Yubo able to get that clear. It's over towards Chiwigo here. Back towards the middle. Zusi taking the first touch. Not able to get the second, but he leaves it open for Flicks. And what a save by Chop Jr. to read that one. As Golden Pickle gets the redirect back towards the middle. Goes for the shot there, but Yubo's able to get the denial. 2 seconds left on the clock. As soon as this ball hits the ground, it will be all the Mustangs' victory. Can GN Flicks and the squad over to Astro keep this alive? That is the question. It's going to be redirected back to the middle. Zusi going for the touch off the wall. Flicks there for the pop. Is Yubo there for the finish? No, it's going to be too wide. Yubo trying to keep it alive once more. Golden Pickle with the help. Here comes Zusi, and that will drop. The Mustangs clutch it up 2-1 here against the Astros.
I mean, the Mustangs making a comeback there it really helps them out in the long run. But I mean, GG's to both teams. Definitely played as well as they could. And we will. Okay, we are going to, I believe, take maybe a short break if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, we'll take a few minute break here while we let the rest of the squads load up and get things ready. But guys, that matchup, let's go over it real quick. I want to point out the fact that Chop Jr., game number 2, he was the MVP. He stepped up massively. And game number 3, once again, Chop Jr. stepped up massively. He's the big reason the Mustangs were able to clutch 2 victories in a row here. And I mentioned this at the beginning of the match, did I not, big man? I said Chop Jr. is the guy to watch out for here on the Mustangs. And this is exactly what I mean. He knows how to play this field. He's so good at controlling his car and his team working with him. They're able to just bring such intensity to the Astros. The Astros thought they were feeling pretty good after game number 1, but it quickly turned tables there as the Mustangs take game 2 and then clutch up game number 3. And Chop Jr. being the MVP 2 games in a row just shows exactly what the Mustangs are capable of.
Definitely, as